Hey everyone, you welcome back to Akahilz. For this tutorial, we're going to look into how to register an account as an host organization on the NJFP platform. Now, I'm currently logged into my email address. So once you're logged into your email address, you want to go over to the NJFP platform. So on Google, you just want to type NJFP. Once you type NJFP, you can search it up. You're going to see that's the first search result you're going to see here. So just make sure you click on any of the link here. So I'm going to click on the first one. So once I click on it, it's going to take me to the NJFP website. Here you can see Nigeria Jubilee Fellows Program, the home, eligibility criteria, organization, match fellows, FAQ, blog, contact, and more. So if you want to read more about this program, you can also navigate to see more details. Now, as an organization, you want to click on the organization menu where it says submit your application to be an organization. It's very easy to do. Now you can see program was launched last year, that's 2021 August, and it has been in development since this while, and the new batches just got shortlisted. That's the first batch. Now these are the benefits you'll be getting as an host organization. First of all, you'll be getting access to a diverse pool of qualified candidates. Now there will be zero accrued recruitment cost. NJFP will be paying them monthly stipend to the fellows. So basically these host organizations will be housing these graduates or these qualified candidates and supporting them to get the working experience, while these candidates will in return be giving them free working. They won't be requesting for pay from these organizations, and also they will also be able to push through with other necessary engagements that they have while building their career. Now you can see increased positive brand perception through your commitment to embracing the CSR aimed at reducing unemployment rate. So this is your own giving back to the community by assisting these graduates. So some will be pushing through with their studies and more, and they will also be able to work in your organization. Now the induction into the NJFP network of national and regional private public sector entities. There's also opportunity to be part of the national platform and lend your voice to relevant industry as regards youth development and unemployment rates in the country. Now all you need to do is just to click on this button that says apply here. There are also some key concepts you need to take note. Make sure you have your CAC registration, which is the usual basic necessary requirement, is usually the most basic ones. Now provision of official letter of interest detailing a clear understanding of the objectives. Now there's also need for you to present a provision of explicit descriptions about the organization and the roles that these graduates or fellows that we posted to the organization will be playing. Now there's also have non-discriminatory policies on gender, ethnicity, religious, and disability status. So your organization would not be biased, and your organization needs to have no criminal records or affiliations with prescribed organizations. So these are just terrorist drug figures or child labor. Now these are just the basic overview of what you need to do. Now let's go ahead, click on this apply button. Now you want to take note that when applying, your request or your mail confirmation mail may be sent to your spam or junk folder, so you want to be aware of that and check it out. So for organization, you want to put the name of your organization. So I'm just going to put T and T Tal company. So I'm going to put Tal Enterprise. So these are for here you need to put the name of your organization. So if you own a health sector, you want to put so and so medical clinic, and you want to put if you own a tech ICT firm or whichever business or a general hospital or whatever, you just want to put the name of the organization there. Then the type of organization you have, if it's a corporation, development partner, NGO, international organization, non-profit, others. So one thing I've noticed, there are some people that had issues getting the mail when they used this sole proprietorship, but whichever one you want to make sure that you make sure you can recheck it. So I'm going to just put in partnership, but you can always edit this information. The most important thing is for you to be able to get access to this. So if you are a development partner, international organization, corporation, non-profit, or others, you could also select these others. So for this tutorial, I'm just going to put select partnership. Then industry, you want to put in the industry that you currently are. If you're in the health industry, your company is in the health, professional services, or whichever one it is, you want to select and push through with it. So for this tutorial, I'm going to select let's say healthcare. Then the name of the account holder, the person that's going to be in charge of the account, maybe your HRO or whichever person that will be in charge of the fellows. So you want to put the person's name or the name of the owner of the company, whichever one you want to use. So for this, I'm just going to put Frederick. So this is currently, these are just Usman. So these are just okay. So these are just for sample. So these are not the actual names. These are just sampling. But make sure you put your first name and your last name. Then also as the director of the company or whichever one, or as the HRO or admin. I think probably one of those two should cover up. Then you want to put in your phone number too. So 234. I think you can put in whichever phone number. So it's 155663388. So I think that should go. Then your email address, make sure you put the email address with affiliated with your company or which you'll be using in managing this application that you are currently processing. So I'm going to put in this is sample. So this is the email address I'll be using to confirm and access this platform. Now for your password, you can put in anything. So I'm just going to put in random words. So I just suggested, so once you're done with that, click on I agree that the Nigeria Jubilees program collect and use my personal data, first name, last name, for the purpose of further engagement in the program only. So you click on register. So once you click on register, it's going to tell you, or you're going to get a prompt that your registration was successful following the instructions in the email to activate your account. So I'm going to go over to the email now. So guys, you need to see it. This is the NJFP activation code. So whichever one you are using, make sure that if you tried the one for partnership, for sole proprietorship, it didn't put through, you want to make sure you try something else. So I'm going to click on this. This is the link. I'm going to copy this password. These are the important information. So it is automated. So you want to make sure that you are doing it well. If you don't do it well, you won't be able to get it. So you need to activate your account. So once you activate your account, you get access to the menu where you can now put in the details about your organization. So I'm going to click on login now. Okay. So this is it. So you can see now the NJFP fellows is divided into 4 sections. So each section must be completed in the feed. Make sure you have your CAC certificate and provisional letter of interest. Provisional letter of interest, you just need to come up with a letter-headed paper or whichever one that you want to come up with and submit it, stating that you are interested in this program and you would love to get some fellows under your organization to support the unemployment rate in the country. Now this is very beneficial and this is very free. It's free of charge, so you could request for as much as, let's say, 100 fellows for your organization. I think most organizations usually run shifts. They usually run shifts, so these fellows could always alternate to prevent to avoid and clashing duties within other staffs that you have in your organization, and they could work in different departments, marketing, different department. So here it's where you put your business information, put in your business name, the business type. So if you made an error initially, you can always edit it. So if you know you did, so I'll just suggest you could start with partnership, and along the run, once you're done with that, you can edit it to sole prop if you are using a sole prop or a development or corporation. Then also for this, you can also edit it You can also edit the sector, whichever one, then the year that your company was established, the business size, if you have 1 to 9 employees or small, medium, this is it. So whichever one. So I'm just going to put in random figures here. Then your business address, where is it located in? Is it in Nigeria? Is it in Abuja? Is it you just want to put the address where your company is, then your official email address, the email address there. Company's website is optional. Some of these details are optional. Then your TIN number, this is your tax identification number. Then your contact person's name, that's the person in charge of cheerleading this program in place. So most times usually the HRO or the admin officer, just like you have in institutions such as Npower and the likes. Now you enter a brief description about your company. If you are running a pharmaceutical company, you want to put in pharmaceutical company where we dispense drugs, or if you're running a clinic, you can say your services. Then the vision statement about your company, you can go over to your company's website to put in. So let's just say health companies, health centers, or pharmacy companies, or let me just try MZO. I think MZO. So you want to go into, let's say, MZO. So you want to go, okay, this is MZO. So when you go for MZO, you see you'll be able to see their vision statement. You can copy this from directly from your website and put it here directly from your website. These are mission statements. These are just basic questions. Then what sector of graduates will you be needing? Now if you need graduate from all sectors, you can decide to put all sectors. That if you need from ICT and you also need others, you make sure you put. So you can get from administration. So you can see you can get graduates from lots of sectors as much as possible. You can get from lots of sectors as much as possible. Now this is very cool. This is very cool. This is very cool. So you can get up to, that's why I say you can get up to 100. So let's say you need about 100 fellows. So you just put in this and this. So this is just the basic. Does the organization offer mentorship program for new employees? Yes. A mentorship is just a brief overview about the organization and more. Locations that your organization is, you can put it location. So if you have location in all over Nigeria, you want to put it there. If you have location all over the 36 states of Nigeria, put it there. Then the skills, these are the skills you need. I think most of these graduates, they have these skills. So long you are a graduate in Nigeria, you should have most of these skills. Okay, so this is it. This will change the login email. Okay, so if you want to change the login email, you can always change it whenever you want to change it. Now this is the document upload. So for the document upload, this is where you'll be uploading your CAC certificates and also the provisional letter of interest. Provisional letter of interest is just a line that talks about that you're interested in the program and you'll be accepting the fellows. Failure to provide these detail a clear understanding of the objectives of the NJFP commitment program by accepting fellow placements. Now it's very easy to do. Just go over and you could search up from some provisional letter of interest. I'm currently interested in your program and I'll be needing some fellows for my organization, and I will be taking care of these fellows in as much as possible, which is in line with the guidelines of the NJFP program. So that is all you need to just write. If you have any other questions, you can reach out in the comment section, but these are just basic samples of how people write their letter of interest. You could also check them out to assist your application. Now once you're done with that, make sure you upload it, CAC1 and the provisional letter of interest. Now you can also go over to preview your application. This is where you preview your application. Once you preview your application, you go over to next. Once you go over to next, and it will tell you to submit. So guys, that's the basic way to get. So once you're done with that, you're going to wait a little bit. The management is going to take a look at your application, and once the management takes a look at your application, if it's feasible and verify that your CAC certificate is authentic, fellows, you'll be getting a mail from NJFP as soon as possible. So thanks for watching. If you have any other further questions, make sure to reach out. These key notes to know is that these fellows that we posted to your organization are to be treated fairly, are to be treated very, very fairly, and they are to be given all the support they need, and be allowed to also pursue other reasonable engagements that are in line with building their career. So that's it, guys. Thanks for watching, and see you in our future uploads. Keys. So before you go, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Keys, and peace out, guys.